Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Time to throw in the towel. I've been holding on this for a while. I'm moving on my own skin. Crocodile, yeah, I'm washed in the blood. Made new, can't tell who I was. He saved me by grace. He did it just because. Yeah, my flesh was on E. Had to fill it with the spirit. God, I'm complete. Secretly in prayer, gotta keep it real discreet. All the verses that are right on God breathe.
Hello.
Hey, it's Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Hey, congratulations to all my people out there.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the
made
time of the week when we get to hang out together.
Yep.
This is my favorite time of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Joy, this is the time of the week where we get into it.
Yes.
I just want to just give a huge shout out to all those who've been following through the years.
Oh,
It's
appreciate
been a
y'all.
couple years now. Every single week coming on here, loving on you. This is October 2025.
Man, how many years is
Yeah,
that?
man, this is live stream, no video. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're here to give you some fresh game.
Right.
Like as we learn, we shared it with you.
We
Shoot.
really do.
Hey, y'all better share some game with us.
Yes.
We're gonna share the best of the best of the best information. You get to see real time everything that's going on. You get to hear it real time.
Yeah.
And so I thank God for the opportunity to be able to share this journey with you all. And it's been
Absolutely.
amazing. And we have no plans on stopping.
No, we gotta keep going and going.
So
and
show
going.
some love in the chat today. Give it a little heart, give a like, follow somebody. You know, all the different things you need to do to make sure that we have healthy and wealthy marriages.
That's right.
We believe deep on the inside that
Yeah.
healthy, wealthy marriages are the staple of our community. These are the things that are going to build our families. That's going to build our community, our neighborhoods. It's the
Yes.
thing that builds our nation.
Yes.
Can be built on strong families. Nations are built on strong families.
They really are.
It's a fact.
Yes.
It's a fact. And so we're going to be those type of families, and we're going to be producer families, families who getting it in.
That's right.
And we in the wealthiest nation in the world.
We
Why
really
not here?
are.
Out of everywhere else in the world, why not here?
And why not now?
That's what I'm talking about. God
Yes.
bless America. Right?
Yes.
Y'all say what y'all want. I like living in America. I ain't going
Me too.
nowhere. And so I'm going to do everything I can to get all we can get and do what we can do while we're here.
That's
They say,
right.
how much you want to make while you're in America?
As
As much as we
I
can. I mean, what kind of question is that?
Right. There's no limit.
I
Why
just
you
wanna-
put a limit on yourself? There's
America.
no limit.
Yeah, I just want to get by. No,
No.
come on now. You know, we want to produce. We want to be able to say, hey, I left some more than what I came with. That we
Absolutely.
did something for our family. That we left something for our
Yeah.
kids. That we was able to bring some value to a lot of people.
For sure.
And like, why live a life that's just so selfish that only people who benefit from it is us, and
That's
then we
right.
just take from the land and don't never produce nothing back.
And don't give back.
That ain't what we about to do.
No, that's
and
not
so-
how we get down.
We hoping that each of you takes the same journey with us. We took this journey because we didn't know all the stuff that we're sharing with you now.
We didn't.
And so over the years, we now, as we know, we sharing all the benefits with you all. So we wrote a book about it. Now we come on here and share every single week to say, hey, be a producer. You can get your time back. You
Yep.
can spend more time with your family.
Yeah.
If you ever wanted to spend more time with your spouse,
Yep.
if you ever wanted to have date night on a Tuesday,
Oh,
on a Wednesday,
hey.
a date day, a date breakfast,
That's
brunch,
right.
whatever. You
Weekend.
can do all of those things. And sometimes, you know, we got issues because we don't get enough time to spend together because we out there chasing a dollar.
That's right.
Well, how about you make some dollars chase you?
Yeah. Oh,
And so
come
we're going
on.
to switch this thing up. That's why we're doing Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
That's
So we can
right.
help dollars to chase us down. We can get our time back and
Yes,
spend it on the
sir.
things that's the most valuable to us and our families and our community and our ministry and our
Mhm.
nonprofits. So you are the best people in the world. You are people who tune into Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
That's
You're not
right.
a normal person.
No.
Who at 8:30 is tuned in
Mhm.
to this channel right now to listen to us sit here talk about being wealthy and being wealthy in marriage?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you a special individual. You the
sure.
type of individual who really wanting to leave something for your family. You the real
Mhm.
type of person who's wanting to do something right now with your people to be able to come up. And so we're going to talk about that here today.
That's
And
right.
so we're going to talk about this in the terms of real estate investing.
For today. Yeah.
Because real estate investing, we believe, is the quickest path to be able to get down on that journey.
Yes, it
So
is.
guess what? You see that? ROI. That's a big piece of math right there.
Oh, return
on investment.
Yes.
Guess what? You want to learn some real estate math? You need to learn that.
Yes.
That one key term, ROI.
ROI. That's right.
Yeah. ROI says it's not how much it costs, it's how much
you're
gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a big shift, because if you a person like us, and we were always paycheck people.
Oh yeah.
And so when I thought about how much I'm gonna make, I was thinking about how much I'm gonna make on my check.
Right. How much I'm gonna make an hour?
How much I'm gonna make an hour?
Yeah.
How much I'm gonna make a year?
Yeah.
If you was like me, you went hard for your family. I would be going so hard for my family.
Yeah.
I would go in and fuss half of the senior staff out over $1,000 raise a year. I'd be like, I gotta have it. I don't even know why y'all insulting me. I need another 1%. You gave me 2%. I need at least 3. I need 3.5. I need 4. I need 5. You know, I would go in.
Yeah. He would.
I'd be ready to quit a job over a quarter an hour. It'd be about 50 cents an hour. I'd be like, you ain't gonna pay me this other 50 cents. I'm done.
Wow.
Get y'all.
But is that important?
Yeah. You like, is that important? And then, like, after the fact, well, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. I was looking at it like how much it was costing me, but I wasn't really looking at it like how much I was gonna make. Like, how can I find a way to be able to plant some seeds in the ground and to be able to have it grow into something?
Yeah, that's something that sometimes especially if you haven't been exposed to it, it's like, well, what do you do? Like, where do you find that passion, or that's something that gets you excited about to be able to do that?
That's right. That's right. I think the passion has got to come from somewhere as a strong desire.
Yeah. And
some of us have a strong desire that they don't want nobody to be able to starve their family. Or you don't want anybody to be able to pull you away from the time that you have a desire to spend with your family. Yeah. And if you're one of those people, the only way to do it is through business. I mean, if you want control of your schedule, you're going to need to have some business. Yeah. And then specifically, I would say some real estate business, because that's a business where you get the most time flexibility and where you can get some income. You get some tax benefits. You get to grow. It grows over time. You can start with a little bit and be able to leverage that to a lot. You can get a skill set, a real skill set in some things that are always going to be there. People always going to need a place to stay.
They really are.
Ever since shelter was invented, somebody in there with a hammer and chisel built a cave and then started trading it for farm goods and cattle. They was like, you want this cave? Cool. Give me 2 head of cattle and a bunch of them corn cobs over there. All right, bet. And they was over there trading. And I'm telling you, skill, that's a real skill. It is. Housing is a skill. It's a need. It's a skill. It is. And so the thought is not like, how much is it going to cost? What difference does it make? It's a bank account. You got your money in a bank account now. You go buy a property. It's just a different bank account. It's just a bank account with 4 walls. Your money still exists. Buying a property, the property has value. And so your money still exists, and it goes up over time. So there's a return on your investment.
Return is a lot better than putting it in a savings account for sure.
Hey, because a savings account is called a spending account. It's a delayed spending account. That's what it is. Like, savings account is a delayed spending account. Right. And if you a delayed spender, what you going to delay spend it on? Right. A big gift to a ministry is going to randomly hit you up. Oh man, we need XYZ. All right, let me go into my savings. Right. And then somebody, we got to bury such and such. They ain't had no insurance. Oh, let me go into my savings. And then you go say, oh, I need a new couch. Oh, let me go into my savings. Right. Oh man, the scratch and dent refrigerator got another scratch on it. I need a new one.
Then you're gonna be
like, going to my savings.
Where is the savings?
All right, and then before you know it, your delayed spending account is all gone, and you ain't got nothing to show for it but a new refrigerator and some nice pictures. Yeah. And so what I'm here to tell you is, investing in assets says I can put my money in this building, I can put my money into this place, into this piece of paper, into this stock investment, into this Bitcoin investment. I can put my money here, and it's going to go up in value, and it's going to give me more later. Yeah. And that's a return on investment. So that's the first piece of real estate math. That's an important piece. And then once we get it, we really got it. Next up is the vacancy rate. Vacancy rate is how many units you got versus vacant versus how many you got.
Vacant?
Yeah, well, guess what? This is a piece of long-term real estate math.
Yeah.
As you building out a big fat portfolio of properties, which you should do, there's no reason that each and every one of the people watching us right now shouldn't do properties.
Right.
It takes no expert, like you don't have to have any kind of superior skills, no kind of education. You don't need any kind of licensing.
Nope.
All you need to do is to be able to have some information and then apply it, and anybody can do it. And I've seen anybody's.
Yeah.
I'm
and
telling
can you sign your name?
Can you sign your name? You know, can you do a little bit of arithmetic using your fingers, or can you use your calculator on your phone? I'm talking about basic stuff,
right?
And having basic conversations. Most people who have a reasonable level of employment, who've been working for a little while, who understand how to work, it's the same thing. You work for yourself, but you can be able to do real estate. And a big piece of that is this one piece of property. So let's say you got 5 properties.
Ooh, 5.
And so hey, you said by this time next year, I got my first 5 properties. Okay, great. You got 5 properties.
Yeah.
Well, one of them becomes vacant.
Okay.
Well, shoot, now you running a 20% vacancy.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Like you got 80%, only 80% of your units are rented. Well, guess what? You got 2 vacant, but you got 10 units. Oh, well, you got 2 vacant, and you got 20 units. You got 2 vacant, and you got 40 units. So the more you got, the more opportunities you have to be able to have more income streams. Like here's the deal. Is you're going to have some vacancies. People move out. They want to buy houses, and they want to get a bigger place. They just had a bunch of kids or something like that, or somebody, for instance, moved out of the house and they need a smaller spot. Whatever it is you are going to have some people to move out. Yeah. And there's a rate that comes along with that. So if you're talking about long-term buy and hold, whenever you're doing your calculations, you have to make sure you're considering the fact that they're not always going to be full. And so you need to have some money set aside to be able to fix those properties back up.
That is very important. That is very important because you don't know when it's going to happen. So you just need to be prepared.
Yeah. And so always manage that. Once again, that's called the vacancy rate. Very important piece, but it's also something that can help you once you understand it. Also, the loan to value ratio, loan to value. Well, guess what? How much am I borrowing versus how much the value of the property is? You want to make sure that you're not over leveraged. Somebody need to put over leveraged in the chat. Over leveraged is when you borrow too much. You borrow so much that you can't handle the debt. And not just that you can't make the payments, but you can't keep the house up.
Oh,
see, like what happens?
Oh, that's important.
What happens? How are you gonna fix the roof is bad? Now you need to put a new roof on it. Well, great, you can. It just means that you can't spend all the money. Whenever something comes in, you have to have a reserve account, and you have to have an ample reserve to be able to handle some major expenses like the furnace, or make sure you handle things like the water heater. There's things that are going to happen over time. No matter how well you fix a property up, if you hold it long enough, you're going to need to make some improvements to it. That's right. And so, and when those things happen, it's important to be able to have money to be able to do it. Yeah. And so there's some other wonderful things. And so this is the total operating expenses. Oh. Shut up, John. What? Shut up. Total you telling me that the monthly payment, the mortgage payment is not the monthly expenses?
Oh, no.
It's some more than that.
Yeah.
It's like there's some more than that.
Yes.
And so understanding that when you do this business, that there's more expenses. We had to find that out the hard way.
We really did.
We had our first rental house and it covered the mortgage, and there was another $125 left.
Oh, we thought we was doing it.
Oh, we knew we was doing it. We was like, man, I got $125. Money in the bank. I don't even know what you talking about. Right. And then the furnace went out. Oh, well, that was about 4 years worth of 125. And then it needed a new roof with an insurance claim, which was fine. But dang, who pays that deductible?
Right.
Hey. All of that stuff happens. So we got to understand that there's some cost to it. Yeah. Also, we just shared the vacancy piece. Yeah. But then there's also some maintenance. Sometimes that rubber ducky is going to go down the toilet. What happens when that rubber ducky, you're the one.
It goes down the toilet.
Yeah, it goes down the toilet. You get the splashing and stuff. Then you pull it out. You still got to pay your plumber before the tenant pays you.
That's
if you can squeeze it out of somebody after they drop the rubber ducky down there and they act like it ain't theirs.
Right.
So you got 3 babies in here, And then you saying this ain't your rubber ducky. No, that's your
it
rubber
ain't mine.
ducky, and you owe the plumber.
Yeah.
But you still got to pay the plumber.
That's right.
And whether you collect that money or not from the person who's responsible for it, it's still an issue that you need to be prepared for.
For sure.
So all of those things are very important. Next up, this is important. We're giving you some little nuggets here.
That's right.
Net operating income, NOI, that's a very important number, is your gross operating income minus your expenses. Sounds pretty easy, don't it? But we have to know how much you actually make it.
Right.
And so that's like your net operating income. So after you paid all your expenses, how much did you make? And then you can take that, you pay all your expenses, and then you make your mortgage payment. And then you see how much you actually make. But those are the pieces that we need to consider for some long-term real estate. There's another term called cap rate. And then there's this term, which I think you all need to know. Because when you're building a portfolio, you need to just lock in on this one term. You might want to screenshot this. Is your debt service coverage ratio. DSCR. That's the only big new term we'll give. DSCR. I didn't think it was important. And I don't like acronyms for real.
Yeah. Well, sometimes in acronyms, you can get them switched.
Yeah, you like it's a CDR, it's a CDRD.
CD?
It's a DSCR.
What does that mean?
Well, it's important. It's a debt service coverage ratio. That's going to make sure that you borrowing right. And so when you go to borrow some money, they're going to look at your letters, your DSCR, and they're going to say, hey, is this person, are you making enough rent to be able to cover all these expenses and to be able to cover the mortgage payment? And so you always want to have enough balance in your portfolio so you're not over leveraged. And because I don't know too many people who can just pull out a few $1 million and start buying properties. That means that you're going to have to borrow some of that money.
For sure.
And for most of us, people who borrow some of that money, it's all good. That's good debt, but you want to make sure you do it responsibly. And that DSCR piece keeps you doing it responsibly.
That's right. Borrow responsibly.
Borrow responsibly. And so if you are a person out there who has not considered getting into that real estate game, it's time, man.
You should.
Don't delay. You want to be a person who can do it. Also, be a person who leaves some generational wealth for your family.
Absolutely.
Like we've chosen several different ways to generate things so that we can do some generational wealth. Our expenses are low.
Yes,
man. I'm telling you, what I'm shopping on Amazon, Walmart. You know what my expenses is. You know what I mean? What I ain't got a whole lot of expenses. I don't have a whole. It ain't no Dolce tennis shoes on over here.
Dolce, who's that?
The Dolce shoes.
Oh, okay. I
don't know nothing about that.
I don't know Dolce.
Well, you gonna learn it.
You gonna give me some?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You want me to Dolce
shoes?
Y'all heard it here. He said he's gonna give me some Dolce.
All
shoes.
of that. You get whatever you like. We ain't got none of that. We don't even know how to spell it. Spell it. You don't even know how to spell it. Yeah.
Just like debt service.
Debt service the same way. The DSC. The DSC.
Right.
Yeah.
The DSCR.
Right. And so this is what we talk about. If you ain't living that lifestyle, you saying, man, I'm good. I just want to see my family come up.
That's right.
Well, guess what? It's a lot of ways to do it. Real estate, insurance is a big way. Making sure you leveraging your insurance, doing that properly. We're gonna start talking about that more on here. I mean, we got all kind of different ways, whether it be your stock portfolio, whether it be your cryptocurrency. You know, you got a lot of opening a successful business, something that you can sell to somebody else, and having something that's worth value, whether it be books, whether it be intellectual properties. It's a lot of stuff you get cooking, and you get that stuff cooking, and you have some stuff that you can leave to your family.
Because you can acquire wealth in many different ways.
A lot of different ways.
And that's what we're here to do, is to help you to expose you to some of those
and
ways.
Some of the stuff we doing, and a lot of the stuff we messed up on. Shoot, don't make the same dumb mistakes we did. We make a lot of. So we'll come on here and tell you, man. Hey, I'll show you how to lose some money, man. I got a gift for it. I'm serious. I got a gift. We got low risk tolerance. Our personal bills are low, so we take all the business risk for you, and then we tell you all the stuff not to do.
So then y'all won't do it.
And then when we telling you something works, it's because we've tried the opposite. Like, you know, we did it the cheap way and it didn't work, or we did it this way and it wasn't worth it. Well, guess what? You know, you got to have somebody who's out there helping you with that stuff, and that's what we love to do. And so we'll be your test dummies as we go through the next 20 years together. Smart and important. And pretty. And pretty. Yes, indeed. But I'm gonna tell you, we love y'all.
Yes.
It's
Thank
so
y'all
much
for
better
joining.
to be able to do this together.
It really is.
And this is gonna be the generational wealth channel
Oh yeah.
of all time.
Oh yeah.
Bless y'all.
Make
Shout
sure you
out to
tell
all those who
somebody.
coming on Master Builders Academy tonight. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.
All right,
Blessings
y'all.
to everybody else. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next week. And it's
Always
always
so much better together.
Bye.